Well, hey, guys. Welcome back to the episode of Stock Market Review with Low Web Trading. Coach Lord is here, guys, and as usual, you know what we're going to do, guys. We're going to dig into the charts. Today was not a record breaking day. I don't know what to say about this market. This market just does not care. It just keeps running up. Now, again, I keep letting you guys know, hey, it doesn't matter what's going on. We all know all the issues we have economically, all these kind of things that's going on. But the market does not seem to care. And guess what? The truth is, I do believe this market, although I'm cautiously bullish, and I'm scared to be honest. I'm quite scared because people are getting the free and greed index is at greed, almost to extreme greed right now. So people are very complacent. But we have to look under the hood to see what's going on, right? So initially, when the stock market started going up, we started making all-time high. There was maybe 14 stocks really wanting like that. That's the AI trade, like the Sandisk, Seagate, Micron, AMD, Broadcom. It was just a very select few. Now we start to broaden a little bit. We start having, the other a part of the ecosystem of the AI trade going up, right? So when we talk about not when I'm talking about the part of the ecosystem, so think for a quick second. So you have Nvidia, Broadcom, Taiwan Semi, all these companies. They produces the chips. Now for the AI chips to work, they will need data centers. Those data center stocks have not made their one yet. For those data center stocks, we'll need certain companies to build those centers for them. Those data centers also will need servers. So now you have those peripherals equipment that will be needed. You also going to need copper, right? We're going to need electricity. So we have not really seen the big push of AI. Now, there's also, you have to be very selective, but there's obviously some, a package software where you might have the companies that sits between the NVIDIA chip and the server to actually connect things for those AI agents to do what they need to do. So we have a lot that can still change. And guess what? All this is going on while the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. Now imagine the Strait of Hormuz being open. Where exactly are we getting ready to see Nasdaq at 30,000? S&P 500 at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000? Where are we going? The way it's going with all the issues we have, imagine if we even solve 25% of those issues. But that's the bull case, but that's also the bear case. So it's a double-edged sword because what that tells me is we are running up like that, and fundamentally on the macroeconomic level, we don't have the backing, we don't have the world situation to create something like that. So I sort of feel like this is being a bit of an artificial one, in a way, and that's one of my biggest issue with that. But as usual, guys, I have to remind you guys, nothing I say here is any suggestions for you guys to buy, hold, or sell. I want you guys to really remember everything I say here is for educational purposes. If you are looking to trade, make sure you do your own due diligence and or contact a financial advisor. Otherwise, guys, I want you to be careful. I want you to take your time because trading carries a lot of risk, including loss of capital. So trade at your own risk. But I implore you to have a plan. I implore you to take it slow because, hey, this is the kind of thing that you can, in a blink of an eye, you may blow your account in a blink of an eye. So I want you guys to be very careful. All right. That being said, for those of you guys who are here, I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to get into it. We're going to jump into those charts and break things down. I have a couple of fresh trades I want to talk to you guys about. Obviously, those guys in the trading room already they are already in those trades. After hours, guys, we had AMD reported, and oh my goodness, AMD is ripping up, which means most likely tomorrow the Nasdaq is probably going to make a crazy move. So we will be looking and watching to see what the Nasdaq does. All right, let's get straight into it, guys. Let's get straight into it. Where's my screen here? Right here. So this is what the market did. What did I tell you guys, right? I already told you guys. If you guys do see we gap above this level, I need you guys to do what? Wait, we most likely if we gap above, right? Or even if we don't gap above, we're most likely going to test those levels and we're going to see how we push up. We actually open right here. We open here, we dip down a little bit, and then we had the push that came in and pushed us up. But guess where did we go? We actually found resistance right at the top of this level. So as of right now, in the overnight market, it seems like we are going to gap above this level, so we are going to continue running. But a lot can change, and what just happened in the overnight market, we'll talk about it a little bit more. That was one of the craziest thing I have seen. This is pretty crazy. Let me see. I think someone said, here you go. Give me one quick sec here, guys. Let me make sure I get my text um, um, set up. Well, not my text, like my chat needs to be set up. All right, there you go. We are done and ready. Okay, we are ready to rock. Right back. All right, let's dig into it, guys. Let's dig into the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hours. Oh my gosh. For a quick, I told you guys there was we had a couple of different possibilities, right? This I told you guys this looked like it might be doing some sort of bull flag as of right now, so we could squeeze higher, but to also be wary of a possible double top. So far, what the stock market decided to do was do exactly that give us that squeeze, end up doing a double that use that as a bull flag, and we are squeezing higher. Honestly, tomorrow I would say we are squeezing higher. This is a green day tomorrow. Once again, I think tomorrow we are going to squeeze higher. This is the level I will be watching. Let me just get those off of the charts just so you guys can see those a little clearer. That's the level I will be watching. On the S&P 500, that's the SPY. If you are on the SPY, this is the level I will be watching right here. If you're looking at this level, this is what 624 by 625. I want to see. I'm hoping we come to actually touch this level, grab some liquidity, and make that higher push. But are we going to get that? I'm not exactly sure. As of right now, it does not really seem like it. It doesn't seem like we are going to get that as of right now. But we shall see. Let's go in the 2 hour time frame. Again, right now, everything just looks so rosy. Again, which is what's a little worry for me. Things just look too good. And when things look so great, it worries me. Things look too good. It worries me. So I'm putting in a new trend line as of right now. So I'm gonna put in a new trend line. So that way, if we come down, I want to see a reaction like right at this level. If we do come down, most possibly do something like that and whatever. Right. Again, let's look at the MACD. What the MACD is doing, the MACD is giving us a nice higher high. So that means there's momentum. The momentum is still on the upside, man. It is crazy. It is a crazy bull market. We don't deserve to be that high. I'll be quite honest with you. But guess what? Price is king. There's nothing we can do about that. It's squeezing, it's squeezing. You have to accept it. Because this is what we did. And we actually curl back up right into positive territory. So, hey, what are we going to do? We just have to accept things where they are and the way they are. We have to accept it. We can't fight it. We do not fight it. All right, guys? We can't fight this. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 30 minutes. Let's see how we're doing in the 30 minutes. Again, the 30 minutes you guys could see after hours we squeezed up. This is all AMD, man. This is AMD just carrying the market like that. And you're probably going to see a lot of stocks in the AI trade, maybe the likes of Intel, Micron, ARM. All these companies might be squeezing up. ALAB, all these companies most likely are going to keep squeezing higher. Again, if we're looking at that, what we did was we squeezed up, consolidated here, and sometimes you're going to make a second leg. Now, if you want to measure that, if we are measuring that, technically speaking, so we would see there was a move that happened. Let's say you want to take it a little low, right? So that's the move. So that means it would not be strange at all for us to squeeze all the way to 730 tomorrow. That's being conservative. But then again, at the end of the day, you guys have to wait and see what exactly is the market doing. And try to. You cannot just show up and say, "I'm just gonna close my eyes and just buy calls," and then it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like you cannot do it that way. You simply cannot do it that way. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's take a quick look at the Nasdaq. Oh my goodness, this is what's pulling the market up like that. The Nasdaq has been on a tear. The Nasdaq has been on a tear, man. I mean, wow. You just have to tip your hat and say, hey, it doesn't make much sense to me, but hey, we are winning. I mean, look at that. What is this? Since when the stock market goes parabolic? Since when do we do that? Without any healthy pullback or nothing, which is what's the scariest thing for me. But at the same time, again, it would not surprise me if we keep squeezing higher, because there are so many parts of this market that has not made a new high. And you're talking about Microsoft is having a hard time. Let's take a quick look at Microsoft, guys. If we are taking a quick look at Microsoft, look at how low Microsoft is. Oh, actually, this is getting a little interesting down here. Let me just delete all that stuff. This is getting a little interesting. Why am I saying that? Let me just zoom in. For those of you guys, I know a lot of you guys watch on mobile, so I have to make sure this is whatever. So what exactly do you guys see here? You should see it. You should know it. And this is how you point. This is an inverted head and shoulders pattern that Microsoft is doing right now. Actually, let me put that here. If we can squeeze right there, it already dropped. So I think it does not have a big catalyst to push it down. As a matter of fact, I think this is prime for a possible push. Microsoft is still down. What? Let me see. Let's see if I go year to date. Let's go about year to date. That was the 25th. So we would be like right here. Year to date, Microsoft is down 15%. That's just crazy. This is a profitable company making money, and whatever, hand over fist. So at some point, Microsoft time will come. Microsoft does that. Look at that, guys. This is not new. Microsoft does this kind of things all of the time. I remember being in Microsoft when he was fighting, trying to get above 420 for a long, long time. He just could not do it all through here. Every single time he got to around 420, it just got pushed right back down. That was since from August to November. From August, then it actually pushed down. But once it was able to break that level, this thing went from what about like 420, 430, all the way up to about like 555. So these are the kind of opportunities that we have. And Parapath, I see you here. Anybody else that's here, just remember to smash the like button for me. Give me a thumbs up or something. Ask me a question. I'll be more than happy to review any questions that you guys might have. Okay, let's take a quick look. I'm gonna dive right into plays that I am currently looking at, guys. Because there's so much to cover, and we don't have too much time, so we have a lot to cover. It's already about 9:21 here. So new plays on the books. Let's see. We're going to call out the very first one. So I started buying. So I'm buying shares into this. This one I'm buying shares in. I bought some shares in Red Wire at this level. Got some shares in that. Highly risky. They have earnings coming up. I don't mind it. I'm holding that for a long time. It's not an expensive stock. I do not have any problem whatsoever with that. Now, when it comes to those trades, to my swing option trade, which is my bread and butter, I ran. IREN. That's that stock right there. Again, I have spoken to you guys about it. I was waiting for it to take this level. Look at the volume. Just look at the volume. Again, if this does not work out, I am willing to take that. Why? Because over my trading career, it has shown me that this is a good entry level. The probability of this running higher, although it has earnings coming Thursday, the probability of this running higher is a lot better. It's a lot higher than a possible drop. Again, this is not just because of the pattern, right? The pattern is also being made, but we are also breaking out of that upward trend line. That's a downward trend line. We actually just took the trend line. So we took it, went down, retest this level, which was the neckline, and we squeeze in higher. We also have increased volume. Now look at it. Look at what else is actually stacking in our favor. Hold on. Why am I having a why is this here? This is crazy. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. There you go. Now, why am I looking to do that? Now I have to go and add the MACD back for whatever reason. My MACD was giving issues. Okay, what is this? Nope. Okay, now I'm just adding crazy things, you guys. Just bear with me for 1 sec. There you go. That's all I need. There you go. That's it. There you go. All right, perfect. So let's take a look at the MACD. What exactly is the MACD is doing? Look at this higher high. We went up, pushed up, and we are curling very nicely right into positive territory. This is where we are squeezing higher. Into positive territory. We are squeezing higher. And again, I think I just took something I should not have taken. Why? What's going on with this? Okay, there you go. Nope. Someone said I am sharing the wrong screen. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Actually, you know what happened, guys? It's not because I'm actually sharing the wrong screen. It's just that my screen literally got frozen. My screen was completely frozen. I just noticed. I just saw that. I just noticed and fixed that. Lunel, I appreciate that because I was going on and on here. I did not even see anything here on this. Let me just delete this. Okay, moving over. There you go. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Can someone confirm that the screen is actually showing here right now? If someone can confirm that, I would have really appreciate that. Um, so here you go. This is why I took that trade. This is IREN. This is why I took that trade. We are actually breaking above this downward trend line. And on top of that, we had some nice consolidation. We're making an inverted head and shoulder pattern, right? So that means we're most likely going to get some sort of squeeze coming. And guess exactly which sector is this thing in? This is also some of those companies that build data centers, right? So that's part of the AI trade, right? So again, they are very well set up. Now let's see, which other one I believe that dropped again. So we had Irene and NEE. That's just an update. I want to give you guys an update on this. Until I get out, I'm thinking about getting out of it. I don't like staying in trade for that long. That's not moving. Um, I would rather things go down and then I can close it. I can just then take whatever capital that I just take out of that play to go and reinvest it somewhere else. But right now, I don't like what's going on right now with this thing. It's just consolidating. Although it's still looking pretty good. Still looking pretty good, but we're going to have to see what exactly is going on. For Apple, I told you guys I took profit on Apple when it went up, but I was holding on to just one more contract, just hoping to not hoping because I do feel like based on what Apple reported, and then on top of that, the setup we had, right? All we did was just go and fill the gap. The gaps does not stay on field in the market, which was great if that happens because that happened quick. It just went and filled the gap because we had this gap here. We just went and filled it, and then look at this move we made today. Look at this candle. Now we are approaching all-time high once again on Apple. I'm still holding. I still have that. I'm holding that, and I'm going to keep that for an additional one. That's the move we are making on Apple right now. Which other stocks I'm looking at right now? I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for this is Global Foundries. I'm waiting for that's a semiconductor stock. They have not made the big one yet, right? They have not. Now I already started building a small, very small position on this. A very small one. I started building on that, but I'm waiting for a bigger pullback if it does give it because it already gave us this initial move, pull down, and then it's squeezing higher. So if it does actually pull back, right? If it does pull back, I want to make sure I can add to that. You guys might hear the sirens out there. I live in New York City. It's always loud in the city. You guys know how it is. So this is why you might be hearing like a lot of sirens, and it's probably very, very loud outside right now. Let's see which other stock I want to talk to you guys about again. CRWV. That's a core weave. Core weave has earnings coming on Thursday as well. But guess what Core weave just did? Again, this is why I like this kind of setup. This is that downward trend line. We broke out of it. We pulled up. We did a pullback. We did not retest the level, which I would have preferred to see, but we did not. We not retest the level, but we did retest a support zone. So we went back to the support zone, and then we are squeezing. So what exactly is presenting to us right now with CRWV? This is a bull flag, right? So there's our flag. This is our pole. This is our flag. That will be the next move. So how exactly do we count? What is the possible squeeze or possible move on this? So it would be this from here to that, and then you have to take this and extend it up. Because why? Typically, what you typically see, the first leg of the move is about at least the same length, if not longer. The second leg of the move is at least about the same length or longer of the second leg of the move. This is exactly how that typically works. Most of the time, this is what happens. So what we're going to see is count that. So that would be our full CP. That's near all-time high. That would be our full CP. That right there would be our full TP. Again, if anybody have any stocks want me to take a quick look at right now, I would be more than happy to do it. We are approaching about like 9:30 already. It's too bad. It's unfortunate that in the beginning it seems like the screen was frozen, so I had to pretty much just go out of that screen and come back to it. Screen was frozen, so nobody could really see exactly what I was talking about while I was talking, which was insane. But hey, sometimes things happen, technology, right? Now, another stock that you guys know I'm still in this, right? That's SOXL. I am still in this. I don't know where this is going, but wherever it's deciding to go, I'm just, I'm tagging along. I'm just going to stay. Again, I have this smiley face here. If you are here for the first time, this smiley face right here signifies my entry level. This was my entry level. I'm holding on to $9 calls right now. I'm still holding on to those, and right now we are winning. We are at 144. This play is currently up nearly 4,000% right now. That's again parabolic, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow once again we most likely going to make another leg higher tomorrow. Now again, if I talked about that briefly yesterday, if this actually going to respect technical patterns, what we're going to have is this. So we had this pullback. So that means this leg should be going like way high. right there. What I'm hoping they do is just like they do with CQQQ. What I'm hoping they do is actually do a split. If they do a split, I think that would be great for this ETF. That's an ETF, by the way. That's not a single company. This is an ETF. All right. Let me see. I think that's about all we have. The one thing I wanted to mention to you guys about. I don't know if anybody was watching futures. You guys know if you here, you know I watch futures. You know I trade futures. There was a move that happened. Insane. It was a 164-point move that happened in about like 5 to 10 seconds, simply because the operation in the Strait of Hormuz, operation I forgot the name of it. Okay, we were going to launch this. We launched the operation, was it last weekend? Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio spent all day today selling that to us, the American people. And by dinner time, the White House put out a note saying they are suspending the operation, and that alone was enough to send stock warning higher, which to me is just crazy. It's just crazy because the stock market went up today because we were supposedly going to launch this operation. Then after hours, the stock market went higher because we are suspending the operation. But you know what, guys? It doesn't have to make sense. We just need to be able to take advantage of things, and right now we are taking advantage of it. And this is just what it is. Another stock I want to give out. It pains me to do this. I don't have to explain why. It pains me to do this, but I feel like I have a duty to give you guys good opportunities and good entries. A company that's giving a really, really good entry right now is Palantir. Palantir is giving a great entry right now. And regardless of how you feel about it personally, when we talk about just pure trading and purely technical analysis, this is a great, great entry. And this is not a company that's going to go away. They are fully integrated into our defense department. This is not something that will be easy to get decoupled from. So what that means is they are guaranteed government contracts every single year, right? And that entry right now, where it is right now, this is a great entry. I'm not telling you to buy, right? I'm just letting you guys know this is a great entry. Now, if you want to buy it, you want to do however you want to trade it, that's on you. You do your own thing, you make your own decision. But I'm just looking at based on the charts, the charts telling me, hey, this is a possible opportunity here. Other company, I want you to keep an eye on Oracle. Oracle is rising from the dead. This is what Oracle just did. These are like basic, very simple setup. We had a double bottom. We start to squeeze, right? So that's the double bottom. This is our neckline for the double bottom. What did we do? On this part of that double bottom, which is that W, that pushed up, come back down, right? To retest what? Retest the neckline. We find support, and now we are squeezing higher. And it seems like as of tomorrow, we most likely are going to take that big resistance zone. If we go get above that resistance zone, I'm most likely going to take a trade on that. Once I do, for those of you guys who follows me and part of the community on the trading group, the trading room, I will drop that trade in there. But right now, this is setting up very, very nicely. Again, look at the MACD. This MACD is looking unstoppable right now. That curl higher is looking unstoppable. We are not missing this move. We are not missing this move. A lot of things ran where we were not in because they just ran like crazy. We are not taking this. We're not missing this move, although it is scary because it's a little late. It's a little late in the game, but these are what I'm when I'm talking about stocks that have not made an actual move. It's those stocks. These are massive companies, and they have not made a move yet. Although we keep making new all-time high every single day. Now imagine Oracle starts to catch up, Microsoft starts to catch up, Apple starts to catch up. We are going to squeeze higher and higher and higher and higher. All right, guys. So It's about 9:37, guys. I'm going to leave it here. I have to leave it here, unfortunately. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. You guys know I appreciate the love every single night. What I do here when I come here is try to give you guys some information you can actually use. I try to provide value to you guys. And if there's anything that you'd like to ask, I would please let me know. And again, just like Lunel did tonight, if I am whatever I'm presenting, I'm talking, and you guys see the screen is either not shared or the screen is frozen, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to take care of that. The other thing I'm gonna let you guys know, which is the last part, is for those of you guys, I have spoken to some of you guys. I know some people are having a hard time out there with whatever it is. At the end of the day, I would need to let you guys know, just hey, just stop moaning about things and do something. I'm seeing it all over social media. People constantly complaining about, hey, I don't know about my job, what's going to happen, and blah, blah. Guess what? You didn't know about your job last week, right? Just because you felt like you were secure at your job last week, that your place was safe, does not mean it ever was. It never was. We work at will, meaning at any given moment you can show up and your boss tells you, "Thank you for your service. We no longer need your services." At any given moment, we must remember that. At any given moment, your boss, your manager, your supervisor, the owner of the business can just flat out fire you without cause. They can do that. So what's important is, what are you willing to do about it? All right. Are you willing to sacrifice an hour to 2 hours a night? Are you willing to do that? That's the way things work. That's literally the way nature works, the way life works. You have to give something to get something. You cannot expect things are just going to work out for you while you're not willing to do anything. What are you willing to sacrifice? Is it your sleep? Is it time with your family? Is it time with your friends? Is it time watching that Netflix show you really want to watch? Whatever it is, you have to be willing to sacrifice. That's just what it is. Um, Again, it's not like a lot of people that you see that end up not going after certain things they want because they are scared. Well, I don't want to lose my job, blah blah blah, this and that and this and that. Okay, I'm not saying you should want to lose your job. Nobody wants to lose it. Even if you don't care about your job, you don't want to lose it, and that's okay. That's absolutely fine. I'm with you on that. But what I cannot take is the fact that a lot of people who are working at a job, you hate that job. I'm not saying don't like going there. I'm not saying annoyed. I'm talking about hate. You hate going there. Just going there giving you anxiety, but you doing absolutely nothing about it. Nothing. It's okay for a while to do something you don't want to do, something you don't like to do, something that might make you depressed, whatever it is. It's okay to do that for a while, as long as it is a stepping stone. But if you're somewhere that you're very, very unhappy, why are you not trying to do something else? Why are you not trying to start a business? Why are you not trying to even think about what it is that you can do? Whatever. Take some time. Take 30 minutes before bed. Sit in the dark and think. Sit with your thoughts and think. And then graduate that to wake up in the morning and whatever ideas in your head, just write down 5 ideas. They don't have to be good, but it's just a way to get things flowing. Just write them down. You don't have to have the money yet. You don't have to have the money yet. You don't have to know how it's going to happen, right? Because who knows? Maybe something will change. But if you do have the opportunity where the money is actually there and available, you should be able to take advantage of that opportunity. You cannot be unprepared when opportunity shows up. This is why you get prepared. If it never shows, it never shows. But don't have regrets where that opportunity shows up, but you were just not prepared to take advantage of it. All right. That being said, guys, I gotta go. I wish you guys a good night. Again, remember, still the same thing. It is POP. Follow the process. You follow the process, the money, the profit will follow. Just take your time, do what you need to do, get your trading plan, get your process. By the way, when I talk about process, that's not your trading plan. I want to correct that, right? Your process your trading plan goes inside of your process, right? So for me, I'll give you an example. I wake up, I like going to the gym. When I wake up, take my pre-workout, I go to the gym, go to the gym. Once I'm done working out, I go in the sauna for 10 minutes and whatever. I just want to sit alone with my thoughts and meditate a little bit. That's all part. This is just an example, right? That's not everything, but that's just an example. That's part of my process. I still have my trading plan, but all of that goes into my process. We have a process, follow your trading plan, trade your trading plan, and guess what, guys? Again, it is get green, and get out. Jimmy, I see you here. I appreciate you being here. It is get in, get green, get out, guys. You're not trying to take the whole market home with you. You get in, you take your money, and you leave. All right. That being said, guys, take care. Have a good one. Have a good night. Wish you guys the best tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow on the live, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And feel free to, if you haven't done so, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out some of my other videos on the channel if you like this video. And make sure to at least share this live, share this channel with at least one person. All right. If you know somebody who would like to trade, just share it. All right, guys. Take care. Peace out.